Is it working right now? It is. Hold on. By sun's scorch, by moon's revelation. Oh my. What? Dove still? Plateus. Muy red red. Back to Solaris. Whimpering Waste. Ascendant Aces Augusta. Downtime. Defty. Version. Lanchan. Inte nog att göra. I don't care about Carlota. Sunny. Oh my.
Wind guide me.
No one's been affected. Yes, no worries. Leave the rest to me. Ah, it's you. What a coincidence.
Coincidence.
A short yet violent quake hit Raguna not long ago. We still don't know the cause, but we're checking for casualties. Fortunately, the damage seems minimal.
Fabricatorium of the Deep. Oh.
That explains the commotion. I didn't expect the Order to have a research facility hidden deep underwater. Sounds like a whole mess to clean up there. I'll report everything to Miss Carlotta. With the common echoes involved, the families, the Order, no, the entire city will need to unite. Thank you for bringing this information to us. If what Fenrico said is true, the Order should make the right choice here. But that's not something I need to worry about at my pay grade. If the situation in Septimont is still unclear, you should go there first. Don't worry about us. Raguna will be fine.
Finally. We've been trying to reach you, but we kept losing the connection. Are you all right?
Well, you couldn't reach me? It must have been due to the chaotic frequencies of the seabed. Relax. I'm fine.
That's a relief. You mentioned the seabed. Have you discovered anything?
You were right. The Thenodian's power at the seabed came from Mia. It crystallized within a gem, luring Fenrico to open a rift for the dark tide to seep through. He tried to escape back into the tide to merge with the remaining Thenodian power to grow stronger.
You mean the Thenodian's gem caused the dark tide? But we didn't detect any anomalous frequencies in Renacida.
That's the very anomaly we're investigating.
That's strange. The dark tide at the seabed. It's different from what I've seen before. In Raguna, it always came from the sky. Could you describe the dark tide you encountered in more detail? I see. I'll need some time to think it through.
Sure. I'm heading to Septimont to follow the clues Fenrico left behind.
Please take care of yourself. We'll keep you updated with any developments.
Subnauer. Subnauer. DVD. What's this? Lady of the Sea. What? I hate you, Robert. If I am not even doing her mission, why do you waste my time? No, that one. This one. Ah. Damn. How long does Carlotta range? That's why I hate you, Carlotta. Carlotta.
When I grow up,
Well then.
I'll be the strongest gladiator.
The one. Keeper. Oh my, well, doesn't matter. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7 minutes is all I have. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-bum. 40. One in red chief. 50. Oh. Oof. Oh, yeah, baby.
With the blazing sun as witness. Glory, bow before us.
Augusta. Ah, ah.
Where my blade leads, triumph follows.
For of Septima, the sun eternally blaze. In a banner on the which defeat does not exist. She comes, she sees, she conquers. With blade held high, she waits next challenger or the fate that claims it cannot be defied. And that's her weapon. That's not. Thunder Flare Dominion. Thunder Blaze Eminence. Increase at 12. Truth Heroes and increase heavy attack damage by 15 seconds. Thunder Race Eminence. Crit rate? Oh yeah, crit rate. Wow. Winner Chief. Don't miss a button. Well, I already got the one I wanted, so...
When I grow up, I'll be the strongest gladiator.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the...
Where my blade leads, triumph follows.
The new verification. Ah,
When I grow up,
I can test her. Command feature. Augusta's chain resonance liberator allows her to stop time. Augusta grants a shield to her resonance in the team when they cast intro skill and herself when she deals damage. Her outro skill grants the next incoming resonator damage amplification for all attributes. Ooh. Command skills. Use accumulate powers to cast chain attacks and sends it to cast chain resonance skills. In her skill Blazing Barrel, outro skill Battle Song of the Yielding and resonance skill on Yielded. I don't know. Without jail. Dying. Sunlight plunge Grand Majesty. When Majesty reaches 2 stacks, Augusta can cast Resonance Liberation Sublime is the soon and enter the Sword Alliance state for 7 seconds. Which can be finished by casting Resonance Liberation Sublime is the soon Everride Protector. With full powers, hold to perform Heavy Thunder, backstep and release. With an attention or press again to perform Chaotic Thunder Spin Slash. Chaotic Thunder Uppercut when perform Chaotic Steel Clash. What? Then backstab, Spin Slash, Uppercut. Step and what's the better present? When casting Resonance skill, Warrior's Blade, press it or jump to perform. Oh wait, full ascendancy, press E. Press E. Resistance skill, yeah, resistance skill. Punch. Ascendancy, wait, what the fuck? We'll do full majesty.
March on toward
Sure.
destined victory.
Oh man.
Invincible! In one strike! All blood! Chrysanthemum! Here! One strike is enough! Honor cannot be
Oh
silenced.
my.
In control. Barely felt it.
Bloom! Luminous energy.
Conquest begins now. Moment of victory.
I don't understand anything about sure. I will do it with time.
For Septimon!
Yes, yes. Of course.
Oh, I'll be when I grow
What
I will
does
be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Where my blades leads, triumph follows.
Of crown of wheels and because what's the main was to do. Interruption. Well, that's actually not that good.
when I grow up,
That's
I'll be
something
the
for
strongest gladiator.
By this art form, endorsed by Lupa herself, and now.
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy, air's all wet. Oh, man. Please let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh.
I hope me to you warm you right up.
All right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half! Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
Oh, that? Don't worry. Money's not an issue.
I am rich.
Augusta made sure we're covered.
Oh.
All our food and lodging here in Septimont is billed straight to the F-Force Palace. but I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon. And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed. Free stay, free meal. This effort really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer. This smells amazing.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia is right, the last clue should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus.
Unusual density along with a black claw where formations the bears dark tide during high tide seasons bleeders from a constructing rebel on dark tide creations.
We're so close to the finish line, just one step away. But our pace is slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimont. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Effer's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. And it looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the Great Aegon. The messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
You think so? I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses. And as the F4, can she really thoughtlessly do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar, you possess eyes as clear as crystal. But what troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds? A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne. At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Effer's Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Effer must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
You are...
I am Nestor, a traveling poet.
Nestor.
The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then, if you are curious about the Effer, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the Great Aegon.
Let's do connection. Seems like it. Huh. Why? Let's see. Looks like this one is not going on Twitch. Oh. So be it.
Wait, how do you know he's the champion? And all that stuff about the F word, too. Oh, your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Effer of Septimont. That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
Don't tell me about Augusta.
Augusta. A girl of humble birth, a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place. Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
Rose, sword, and the sun. Dear guests from afar, do follow me into the near forgotten stories of Augusta, who simply telling it might be a bit doom. Perhaps having the listener become the protagonist of such stories might be a good option. This should add a more immersive touch to the sounds and images you have yet to hear and see. At this moment, your Augusta, you shall relive her past, face the choices she once made. Thus, please forget your name for now. Of course, Augusta's stories are written. No matter what choices you will make, they will not alter all reality. Yet be wary, fate is fickle, and a misstep can lead to a swift end. Weigh your choices carefully. Understand. Well then, let the story begin. Set aside the complex tasks and let me sing the epic of a young girl, Augusta. A gentle warm light begins to blur your vision. You slowly close your eyes when it clears. A smile of frightened girl clutching a sword stands amidst the ruins. A group of solemn Septimontian gladiators stands guard around her. Hey kid, are you alone? Don't be afraid. We know what the dark tide did to your home, and we are here to help. Boldly, insert the money. We change the corresponding stats value. You must be hungry here. This should be enough to keep you from starving for now. Chin up. I didn't read that one. We can take you to Septimont City. It's not safe here. We don't know what the next disaster will strike. The United Rings won't change anything. Continue. Even if you rebuild these walls a dozen times, they will never hold against the dark tide. You only have the strength to stop it. Bring your sword and come with us. The gladiators shake their head and pat your shoulder. No. No estas balanced if a stats drops to 0. The story chapter is complete once the corresponding goals are met. In the end, you chose to leave the village. The gladiators' words reveal the bitter truth. You lack the strength to protect the home you are leaving behind. Your travels, you engage with the gladiators. Following the gladiators, you arrive in the city Septimum by ship. You wave them goodbye after arriving at the central square. Meanwhile, you notice the square is crowded with citizens. Remain quite anxious. Foster for the gladiators, Aegon is pinned to a wooden board. The air is filled with heated chatter of the upcoming match. Not having this in Twitch will be a shame, no? Are you working now? Looks like it. Okay. A poster of the war there is filled with hit each other about the upcoming match. Strength. You must now set on Revere's strength. Here only the victor reigns. This is a law older than the city itself, Setimotian onlookers. Me feel eso te contienen, yo no sé disdain. Eso te. Eat or be eaten is the way of the city. To survive, you will have to find your bait and seize the crown with your own teeth. Continue. You can something averted conversation. You realize that gladiators are the very symbol of strength in Septimot. If there is a way to dominate the arena, well, maybe you will find the strength you're looking for. There was a welcome from the goal. Oh my! As you leave, you notice that 3 words stand out instant each other. Identity, status, and talent. They seem to be an essential part of gladiating. There are always those commoners who view the Aegon as mere boring displays of butchery, but we are hardly entertained by the sights of rats shrieking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence. A warrior who can make roses bloom from blood, arrogance at the mountain. Wanna have a little bet on how many mangy rats are gonna try for the Aegon this year? The matter stench is thinking up this place called Satimontina. Ignore their words. You are determined to step onto the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back. Someone to keep Dig from creaming you on their first day, and perhaps eventually you to see the fight would end. Nestor. After hitting several dead ends, you eventually come across Kato. Kato is a retired gladiator star who takes on few proteges. So you want to join the Aegon, you say? Why don't you start by telling me a little about yourself, Kato? If you recall the discussions about gladiators and its status and talents, people consider talent abilities more than anything you choose to. Nah. Accepting fate. Damn! The dark tide took you home and you come to second second. Strange is that so? You some middle not got that could it here. Go home. People like you always show up with nothing but fancy dreams. Only sitting in crucial trouble. It's not enough of idiots like you. What now? Still here are you? You think your stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. Look at us straight in the eye. Alright then, let's have a duel. Land one strike on you win. If you manage that, I will teach you how to be a true gladiator. This duel here is your entrance trial. Nah, without hesitation. Blades met in a sharp clash. Kato moves with practice ease. You're quickly defeated. Strengthless, do you realize how weak you are? Gladiator. Which is why I'm seeking power. Do you really know who you are fighting against? Can you really beat me? You can't. Now, how do you plan to end this? Give up. Nah. Challenge him again the next day. Back for round 2, are we? Country just like you are sure are pestering as the city folks say you are, huh? This one is gonna take life foods. Yes. It's like last time you're much more challenged to Kaito, you're swiftly beaten once again. Go back, this is not your path. Give up. Nah! Too slow, too weak, your foolish swings only bring smiles to your enemies. Then I will be stronger. Is that... oh damn. Is that your best? How naive. Well, I guess a rat that lives in the dark is never met. Partizan, checkmate, you have lost. Good day. Still not to give up. Why don't you sell your sword? It will give you some food at least. You stand before Kato again, dragging your exhaustible energy at your limit. I can still fight. Oh my! The wind swept by the blade whispers past at your suddenly hum. Love sunlight cascades on the great oak's leaves, and you hear your friends laughter, your parents' gentle calls. Mood in the very next breath, a bone deep chill engulfs you. That touch, you know it too well. Toes race across your mind. Your hand steadily gripped the sword hilt. I can't stop here. I won't surrender. Defeated Kato. Oh, you desist opening a land a hit on Kaito. Augusta. Kato hands you his sword and turns to leave. Kato's sword is rather heavy. Catch it. In Septimon's arena, the victor claims the weapon of the defeated, a symbol of conquest. This sword is yours now. Oh my! Victor, conquest, conquest. If you are determined to bite off that crown, do not fall before you get there. Augusta, that's your name, isn't it? Yes, I am Augusta. Oh damn! This has generated 100 reputation. The moment you step into the arena, you will lose his name. The spectators may brand you with a number, a symbol, or even the name of some wild beast. I have another choice. I am prepared. And only the last one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. By 10, I will be counting your name, Augusta. You will have to conquer their hearts and win the applause. Even without identities, the Susantans tell me, will I see that day? I will make the crowd cheer. I will make them know my true name. Pick of the Blix and the Sun, Chapter 1. Training starts tomorrow, 6 sharp, right here. Pick of the Blix and Chapter 1, Revent the Big City. Completed.
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every
Insignificant choice
we make.
What's wrong, KB?
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
Why are you red?
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status,
no
wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now.
No, there might be
Do you
one.
mean Cato? Do you believe Cato handed her that final victory on purpose? And that his scathing words were a test of her resolve?
Maybe he had long grown tired of that corrupt system.
Then Cato must have been an idealist, to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
Nesta. Missing Sun. Yes. 100 willpower. Dawn breaks with a pale glow. A month has already passed under Cato's training, and today the grind continues. Stick to the training schedule. You arrive at the training site, repeating the same moves over and over again. After being toward your patient, you notice some gliders training moves you've never seen before. You decide to take into the training. Nah, your own training. You reflect on your training. It was always you alone facing the wooden post, patching yourself over and over. Endure and push through. They slip by and the glitter's agon drags near to the Cato will give you one final lesson. I don't know and I can prepare you now. No, you're on your own. This is a graduation ceremony. Here's my final text for you. Tell me, whether you want to become a gladiator, what pushed you through all this training? You already know the answer. Never forget what you become a gladiator. Your ideal has never faltered since you left home to be strong enough to protect others. You met Kato's gaze and heard the answer in your eyes. I remember my true ambition. For Kato, your thanks. Yes, let's not be a dick. The meantime, a flicker of desire crosses your eyes. You recall Kato's word from what it is all started. Kato, by 10 I will be chanting your name, Augusta. You will have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? I very much look forward to it. I will make it happen. Ha! You're aware that sponsors from the gladiators Igon are mostly nobles and wealthy merchants. Figures beyond your reach. What? A drop? It is a drop. Your reach. Except perhaps in the underground arena. These are all top of the line merchandise I got here. Care to have a look? Underground merchant. I like products on display. You and few other gladiators stand in the middle of the underground arena, scrutinized by nobles and wealthy merchants in the stands. One by one, those beside you are chosen and escorted away. Volunteer yourself, take a step forward. The audience cast their eyes in your direction, however, you see a constant actor in return. Your home ruin flash within your eyes. Himself from all of the flicker through. Ooh. This last, so they really did have a hand in that disaster. The rotting high prices played a part in your home's ruin. The dark tide alone did not destroy your home. Well, when the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued their life of indulgence and luxury. The might of the gladiators existed only to serve their desires. A fire of anger ignites your chest, silently. Nah! A fire of anger. Oh, nice. Well, a village gear with such unremarkable forte dreaming of power and strength. I can remember the last time Sendo had a joke Tisamus in Aragon now. Try and you will see. Damn! What can you offer? Prancing around like a circus clown, screaming for your life so we can all have a good laugh? Or do you think playing innocent will win you a favor? I never disappoint. Don't understand. I don't know. I think this is playing to them, no? Don't underestimate me. Anyone interested in this one? After all, watching the weak struggle is always a fun source of entertainment. You very small anticipated someone will pick you. You give the novel such an the style and whispers. Haha, entertainment you say, hey. As empty one strength defines war, we shouldn't be quick to judge a creator who offers herself. Old school noble. You turn your view towards the boys. With heavy steps, a well-dressed old school noble walks down from the stand towards you. He smells of rotten stains. It's unlike the smell of rats as the Septembrians had put it, with a foul odor of power and wealth. You frown. I gauge only in profitable ventures. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have to try for you to survive them, and we must speak for the brave young lady. Aha! Oh damn! Chapter 3. There's 5 for reputation, 100 willpower. You accept the noble trials. Though trials is to find a war for something then only to break you. Head to the trial grounds. Outside the walls of Septimon City lies a wasteland, plagued by the dark tide, your homeland. is now different from the home you remember. Lo sentimental. These average lion beasts carved the back like eyebrows they put in a cave. No common blade can cut through his skin. Your first trial is to slay that beast, the noble homeweaver decides to strip you of all equipment with that dual sword. Huh, we're giving team advantage. A dual sword is more than enough. The mountain trial winds like a serpent. Among the charred trees stumps dozens of bleached skeletons lie scattered. You suspect you are getting close as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. When the first rays of sunlight split the clouds, the cave reveals itself, breathing death. Before you get a clear picture of the cave, a crushing force presses down upon you. Try to break free, yes. Ooh. Shh, get down, you're trying to get yourself killed. Hold your breath or you will alert it. Do as he says. I didn't see that one. You turn around as a hunter, just then a massive mirror and walk past you where you are hiding. Would have liked to know what. So let's keep your head down. After the lion beast has left your prayers, the hunter, it was thanks to him that they did not notice you. Going back as close, you are accepting more than great years that, I used to be just like you, lost a big match, got tossed out bad nobles, and then like this. Were nothing but their fightings. The skills honed for battle are now merely tools for survival. The mount has abandoned the strength it desperately needs. You pity such reality. Ask the hunter with the lion beast. Ask the hunter what you should do. I don't know about this one for sure. Oh, well. Only Madman will go after the lion. I have my reasons. His words are rough, but Heaven tells you everything he knows. You with the hunter for will make preparation for the hunt. To gain more knowledge of your prey, you choose to silently observe the lion beast in the following days. After a few days, you manage to grasp an overall behavior pattern of the lion beast, so you march towards the deep cave. But the cave. Deep within the cave's dark embrace, you tread softly. Then, a sudden death freezes your steps. Between the flickering torch flames, a monstrous shape appears, the lion beast. Fire from the nether dances amidst its golden mane. Will crows like size tears wounds in the heart. In this thing, distance swing your sword. As you expected, your sword fails you. It's in effect against the lion. Before you can take a breath, the lion's thunderous roar storms you again. You say to use his attack and search for a weak point. Quickly analyze the cave's environment. Just before the lion's bounces at you, you slash with all your strength and destructive above crashes down to the lion's gaping jaw. It's not over yet. Fearless. Wow, then you land on its neck. It lunges to seize you, but your swift dashes force its claws into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your chance, you give a final pull, and the beast strangles itself in a frantic struggle. Finally, the trial's hands ended, and you drive your exhausted body towards the stream. Clear water cascades down into the mountain valley, and the dense forest numbers quietly into night's cradle. You rinse your blood-stained hands in the water. The clear stream slowly turns red. The bears gather and the fish vanish, using the forest unease at your presence. Are they afraid of my power? Are they afraid of me? Of you? They never fear power. The creature's panic plunges you into reflection. For the first time you realize the power can instill fear. You desire more power. You're somewhat shaken. No, you desire more power. With no time to rest, you approach the nobleman again. He imposes the second trial upon you. You know full well the next one won't be easy. What it is this time. This time. Killing a mad beast is hardly an achievement. I'm sure you're aware, girl, that all the warriors of Septimon have two lives. 2 lives. Kito Septimon is before all. 2 lives. One by their parents and the other by their sword. You might consider the sword in a creature's hand as a life in the arena. Yes. For your second trial, bring me 100 lives. Just prove to me you are worthy of 10 in the arena. Calmly accept. Don't want this good way to say. No, that's not. That will not give me anything. To get the mission pass for the Aegon, you start the second trial. Day after day of Violators of Septimon. Your reputation grows so that the spectators still don't care who you are, but only want to see you. When will you fail? Never. Look, is that gear again. Didn't think she will get as many wins as she did. Just look at the size of her. How will she even carry those swords? Ignore the comments. Focus on the opponent before you. You have grown used to this kind of noise. The deafening cheers numb your fatigue. Your sword no rests against your opponent's throat. Suppress your desire to kill. First, I want to wait for the next challenger. I don't know. I should well kill them just by winning. One by one, the creators you challenge grow in numbers. Thus, you have defeated near before you, offering their swords, symbolizing their honor with both hands. Steadily plant the opponent's sword into the ground. What will that do? Raise the opponent's sword. Even in Septimon, there is a limit of opponents that prove a challenge to you. Eventually, you will need to seek out tougher challenges. You have targeted Victor, a frequent champion of the Aegon from one of the noble houses. Noble's servant. Do you have any idea who Victor's father is? His lordship is the largest sponsor of the Aegon. Power wall, those aren't things brute strength can rival. Victor has the best mentor, the finest weapon. Indeed. The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer, a perfect job, and a substantial fortune. You walk away from the duel. Nah. Justice and the sword. Ho ho. You reject the bribe without a second thought, humiliated the noble servant spits curses in your face. Respond calmly. Say nothing. Avoid any altercations. Perfect. You ignorant country peasant, do you know what it means to refuse a noble? Oof. Then you shall suffer for your arrogance. When the time comes, don't expect any pity, as you won't be getting any. Ignore the servant. What? The Zion silences the rambling servanters of the contract. Victor, let's go. There is no point in talking sense into an ignorant fool. Then again, I will appreciate it if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena. Victor, they throw a bag of credits as a way to humiliate you, firing you with sarcasm and mocking gestures. They taunt a woman with their pride. You feel nothing. The day arrives. Victor accepts your challenge with his honor of nobility as the stake. You remember well the haughty look a war would have few days prior. But the nobles wield only words, not swords. Victor knows nothing about swordsmanship. You easily defeat the weak, incompetent Scion and casually leave his pretty helmet with the tip of your sword. Approach the noble's seat. I have won, I have achieved without wasting your time. Do you see your real life shatter before real strength? Toss the helmet back to Victor, step on Victor's helmet. Nah, that will not achieve anything. Don't sully my hands. Tossing the helmet with nobility. The crowd erupts in cheers and applause. The nobles are unable to deny your trump, lower their high heads. You return to your lodging to count your trophies, 99 swords, 99 opponents defeated. Not only one life is left to claim. Most gladiators have long feared your reputation and dare not challenge you except one. Aridel, the rising star of the underground arena, unlike you, he was born with powerful forte. He is undeniably the king of the arena. The legends no longer matter to me. A sword tempered by countless battles is not less sharp. Amidst the endless canting of the arena, Aridel, you rave. Amidst the endless chanting of the name Aridel, you arrive as promised. As always, Protector Crown events is present this time. Your opponents, the winning physique dwarfs, and his crushing presence brings to mind the fearsome lion beast. After several changes, you notice something unusual. The floor is too slippery to gain a foothold, and Aridel's armor is unusually heavy. You are too familiar with the novels. Despicable tricks. Keep calm. You then shifts your pace, luring Aridel into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his step breaks loose. His reaction is sluggish. Seize the opportunity. Your sword stops just before the neck of the Septimus strongest gladiator. The entire arena falls silent, and almost immediately the crowd erupts into applause. Stop. Is that so? Kill. Right here. Now. Aridel crosses his eyes and accepts his fate. Victory is already mine. Let's leave it there. Blade of Glory. In front of everyone, what should I? You only take Aridel's sword. You then bow towards the body before turning to leave. You feel the paper case. You feel a sense of relief. Why? Not really like killing. Well, meaningless deaths will not make a difference. Leave. Look back at the ground and wave, leave the chairs behind you. Let's weave. The next day you arrive before the old school novels with 100 lives. Aridel is merely made of Septimon flesh. Above him stands a far greater force. I'm ready for the third trial, power beyond any Septimon team. Lioness of Glory, your third trial stands the blessing of Arsinosa. This is an impossible feat. He never planned to let me pass the trial. I know Arsinosa. He has never tasted defeat. People say it's a peak no humans can ever reach. Tell us well of Septimon. Good. I accept. It is this insurmountable challenge that steers the tears for victory in your blood. You seek the third trial to confront the guardian of Septimon, Arsinosa. Yes, sir. I have not lost yet. On the eve of the trial, you return to the grain martialism and reputation. Alright. And you turn to the training grounds once again. While you wait for Kato, you find yourself standing before the familiar wooden post. It has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit of true strength. Jorge gently cut it down, left the past behind. Well, not particularly an easy path, is it? Tell me, what did you learn from this path? Strength can still fear. Strength can be destructive. Strength brings conquest, which is humanity's oldest rule. Augusta, I will be there for your last trial, and I will carry your name for all to hear. I will not stop here. Thank you. Yes. Back in your room, you start blanking at your stacked collection of swords. This trophy symbolize strength concept, but how will you show them to the world? You once heard the tale of a legendary gladiator. A warrior who will always fuse their opponent's sword with their own after victory. Now you decide to treat the same path and start before the smithy. Step aside the blacksmith's forge, get the flying sparks from the blacksmith's forge. You wish to demonstrate your strength, yet now you still seek to do that. This with power not of your own, which is watching the blacksmith hammer rise and fall and seemingly impractical idea measures. Proof of honor, forge your own sword. In the end, you use your forte to fuse all the swords into one. Grip the heavy one and feel the power. Repeat. Your forte never stands out among resonators, but its seemingly insignificant power is enough to be stronger than the forge, fire, and hammer swings. There's a problem. In a display of her strength and heart and honor, Augusta used the force of the channel sword into a great sword. Fire and hammer swings. The day of the final trial has finally arrived. You walk to the arena center with your newly forged sword. These bronze horns blare from atop 12 stone pillars. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will revert the strength of Arsinosa. Survey your surroundings. Suddenly, a rumbling roar cut through the noise of the crowd. The nobles' banners flutter and fall. A colossal shadow swallows the sunlight around you. Arsinosa appears. There's like Arsinosa mountain size catches your eyes. It's awake, a noble shriek. Arsinosa stands silently opposite to you. Slowly, its eyes open, coldly watching you. Your hand on the hilt. Focus and stay alert. With a sudden sweep of her tail, the lion shatters the stone pillar. You roll aside, barely touching the flying debris as she seeps through the tear in the cloth of your left shoulder. Take up the defensive step. No, take the initiative. The screams from the stands are sound drowned by the lioness roar. A wave of sound and dust drifts past your ears. You can taste blood on your lips and tongue. Sorry. Could you patch yourself off? You'll be intent to win later. Careful with your head, boy. There's a when attack comes without warning. You barely have time to react before your sword rises to meet her descending pounds. This strike shall be my awe. Recall your concert from previous battles. Oh no! Damn! Damn! You managed to withstand the first attack, and at the moment the Quadrao seized the opportunity to thrust your blade into the ancient crack in his right foreleg. Golden blood pierced the arena. Israel look up at Arsinosa. Arsinosa seizes her attack, remain brushing against your bloodstained face before she lowers her head. The arena shakes with applause. You hear the crowd chant your name in honor. I have gained the lioness's blessing. Oh my. The voices, they are. Listen to the wheelchairs or listen to the. I don't know. O wise and noble Arsinosa, the mighty guardian of Septimond, bestow upon her the crown of courage and strength. Walk up the steps after Arsinosa. When the cries of triumph resonate with the heart, with the ear, heard, planet Earth, heard. We see the fire of humanity blaze across Septimond. Wave after wave of applause, the Septimond salute me as I advance. Sun and Moon witness this extraordinary feat, witness her epic dedication to Septimond. Take another step forward. As the platform rises, you realize that by earning Arsinosa's blessing, you have been granted a privilege. They are all bowing to me. You are crowned the champion with the great Aegon. Nevertheless, you have run and conquered countless gladiators with your strength. Under everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. Silence the crown, raise your sword. At last you stand atop the summit, the champion, only now with battle fire color cold in your veins. Do your wounds raise the voice? Do your wounds raise their voices in protest? She was quite young, huh? How many years has she been an effort? You have shattered the decaying order with strength, and through strength you shall reshape new rules. You shall wield a gladiator's valor on the righteous path. You shall allow no more fragile lives to tremble before death. You shall ensure that your homeland's tragedy will forever be undone. Yet should these new rules forged by might lose their foundation, will they not fall? A cold whisper of unease coils in your chest. Well then, no time for pointless pondering now. From this day forward, your sword, your honor, your two lives shall serve Septimond. At the summit of Septimond, the spectators cheer you on, and the story concludes with a happy ending.
Merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the
info. Oh my, I not failed a single one. Oh damn. I knew she was a woman of my heart. Truly. Augusta.
Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
Nothing special. I enjoy it.
I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener. I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess. Through my words, your knowledge of the Ephor is partial at best. Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story, the reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them. Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page.
You seem to know exactly what I'm about to do.
It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength. Rover, what do you think?
It was strength and conquest. It wasn't yielding resolve. I don't know. I have curious.
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself.
I expected him to say something more. Oh, I guess it works.
Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
Oh my. No, that's a cool magic trick. The previous Toyota.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, you know is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
Took you long enough, Augusta?
No, I forgot about her
Handling the
voice.
senators takes time. You know that.
Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet. Priestess Iuno. Unruly behavior left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the Tetragon
Does he
left
have a
foot
blur?
first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
It looks like. But why?
Hey, I'm with you on that one.
He's just with her.
The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt. Is there something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lilibet's book of prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well.
Scroll the carries recorded missions glimpse into flame of light. Both this book and the mirrors within the Tetragon's temple are media through which the priestess of Setmont convey prophecies to the people.
Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again, about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then, do not forget, this is...
The prophecy from falling into ruin.
The other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone. Most revered priestess, Wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
The storm is coming. Come, you know my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
Roosevelt and the Sun. By Sun's Burning Hand. Well, I think that will be all at the moment. Chapter ended. And it was all well today. We have Augusta.
I will be there for everyone as we head to
Where my blade leads, triumph follows. Where my blade leads, triumph
So,
follows.
excellent day. And it will be all for today. I wonder if the stream did get pause. No, it seems like it's working fine. Well then, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time, tomorrow, that I want to finish the new chapter of, well, not chapter, interval from Limbus Company. And if I have time, I want to continue this story to use Augusta. Thank you for watching, and till next time. Bye bye.